Hello everyone, welcome to the first lesson. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kuramaga. I will be showing you how to learn by taking notes when you're studying for an exam like GCSE physics without having to write them like you would as in when you're writing a book. Basically, most people when they make notes, they like to write them like how they will write a book. So they would copy something that they read, like this for example. If I look in the first chapter of this book called Super Simple Physics by DK Publishers for key stages 3 and 4. This is for GCSE students who are studying for the GCSE physics exam in the UK. When they would be studying, for example, for the exam, a student would, like, for example, go in the first chapter of energy and start reading from the beginning of the chapter and simply reading to understand what the words mean, and then trying to remember them after reading, for example, by writing out the notes in a straight line fashion like this. So if I read the first page, which is energy, I would make my notes like this. I would write the word energy, and underneath it I would write like what I would read. So for example, energy is the ability to make something happen. So for that I would just try and remember energy is ability to make things happen. And I would continue like this for the rest of the book. And this is how most people like to learn. But unfortunately, this is not the right way to do it. And we don't remember much this way. We can understand in the moment what we're reading. And if we don't understand anything, like for example, what a certain word means, we can always look it up in the dictionary. But this is what we call lower order learning. Higher order learning is the key to success when you are older. Like for example, when you're studying for your GCSE exams and beyond, when you go for A levels and after that for university, and then later on in life when you're an adult and you're working somewhere and you want to learn something new, you have to study with the technique of higher order learning. And this is how the human brain likes to learn. It doesn't learn like in a robot fashion, which is basically what I just demonstrated. That is writing out notes in a straight line fashion, word for word, after what you read. More like it is something where you have to draw the notes out. Once you've read the book that you're trying to study with, you need to make sense of what you study by drawing the notes in what we call a mind map. And this is now what I would like to show you in the next lesson, how to do it, which would be more effective and would help you to remember and understand what you have just read more easily and therefore be ready for the exam.